Just on checking them for feed. Third week in January. Usual thing, I just take the lid off, give them a heft, feel good and heavy. They're that far down. Oh no, they are there, yeah. Some of them. Wow, the ladybirds on there. The ladybirds clustering on there. Put it back on so I don't hurt them. Keep the lid right forward. Right. Ooh. Quick work this, provided they don't need anything. Those three are exceptionally heavy, they're good and still alive. Yeah. More ladybirds. Get the lid on without crushing them. They're light, a bit of dysentery there as well. I'll give them a minute, just let them settle down. Starting to fly, which is a nuisance. It's starting to rain heavier and heavier. One there's just a little bit light, not seriously, but yeah, better safe than sorry. There. One there still bubbling out the top. If I leave them a while, they should go back down rather than light the smoker. Maybe should just light the smoker really, but a lot of the time it's not necessary when you're doing this sort of work. They're a bit light as well. And a lot of moisture. A lot of moisture at this time of year, sign of a strong stock, I always think. With all that moisture indicating they're a strong colony, and the fact they're a bit light, I'm going to give them fondant. Err on the side of caution. This seems to be taking forever to settle. I'm going to stick a block on them. I just slide the fondant on over the hole where the least bees are. Safe crushing them. They're alright, but just light enough. Yeah. Some real moisture under this lid. See there, they're bubbling up through the insulation. I hope they're heavy enough because they'll take a bit of feeding. Yeah, they're okay, thank God. It'll just be a bit of a fight driving them back down. See them buzzing away under there. Yeah. Sounds a grave till I blow on them. Now they're there. Cover crop. I'm not sure what it all is, to be honest, but if it's allowed to grow into summer, it could be a hell of a boon for us. But I suspect this will get ploughed in, worked in spring, and probably waiting for spring barley perhaps, I don't know. Interesting. Just completed the first round of checking them for feed, giving them fondant. Pretty good fettle overall. One there dead, but my pickups up the track. I'll leave it there till I get back with the pickup. I'll bring a barrow and barrow them out. The rest are sound. So that's 20 out of 21 alive here. Varied strength, of course. But overall, they're not looking so bad. Long way to go yet, but it's promising. It's promising. Wax moth stole a march on me with this hive. Been a drone layer. So I did treat them with sulphur, and I got to them in time really. This side of the hive was alright. They'd got sort of 4 or 5 frames covered. They're the frames I've taken out. So yeah, I got the sulphur treatment on just in time. They haven't damaged the box too much. Yeah, it was never a problem, this to me, until the last 5 years. Greater wax moth. They are a nuisance. Those frames I've cut the old comb out of. I give them a soak in the sink for a day. Just takes any stickiness off, get rid of any residual honey on them. Back into boxes, ready to be boiled up, sterilised, and then new foundation put in. I'm sorting through boxes of comb. That's all been gone through, and there's decent comb in there. I can reuse that in those. That stack there. I'm now going to start on some of these dead hives, working my way through them, taking out any old comb, any really black stuff. Yeah. So it's a great opportunity just to recycle comb with these dead hives and the boxes that have been used for the demaries during the summer. Just on in my shed. I've hit a bit of a glitch. Nothing major. Nothing of any concern really, but it is just going to affect us a little bit, I think. I had an eye test back in the summer and suspected glaucoma, and I've finally got all the tests done and it's confirmed glaucoma in both eyes. Where that affects me is that if you just have one eye affected with it, then there's no need to inform DVLA, but because I've got it in both eyes, I've had to inform DVLA, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, that authorised drivers in the UK, and they've made me do a special test at one of the big opticians, the Specsavers. It's a special field test. Do it with both eyes at the same time, wearing glasses as I would for driving, and they've decided that I am okay to drive. So that's a major thing. That's the most important thing. But they are going to put a couple of restrictions on me. And one of the restrictions is that I can't drive minibuses. Well, that's not going to be an issue. The other thing is I can't drive anything larger than 3.5 tons. And I'm a bit confused about this. I haven't quite got to the bottom of it yet. Does that mean just the main vehicle that I'm driving isn't capable of carrying any more than 3.5 ton? So that's okay with me pickup? Or does it mean the gross weight of vehicle and any trailer can't be over 3.5 ton? I suspect that's the way it is. Right, I think we've finally resolved this one. I've sent my licence back to the DVLA. They've then returned it with the necessary alterations, and I'm allowed to drive category B and E, B plus E, which is a vehicle plus a trailer. And I've spoke to them because I wasn't sure whether that 3.5 ton was the total weight of the pickup, the trailer, and the load I was carrying. But apparently it isn't. That 3.5 ton refers purely to the vehicle I'm driving, to the towing vehicle. That mustn't be more than 3.5 ton, and I can then tow a trailer with whatever I want on it, providing it's within the legal limits of the pickup being able to tow it, and legal weight for the trailer. So yeah, not a lot of difference there. Then that's good news. That really is. So we've got a result. One of the reasons for highlighting all this is that since this happened, I've spoke to a couple of my mates, the same age as me. Both lads are sort of in the mid-60s, a bit older actually, one of them, and they can't recall ever having an eye test, ever. When I had this eye test that discovered this, my eyes had hardly deteriorated from the previous eye test, but the glaucoma had marched on. I didn't know I had it. There's no way of knowing really. It isn't that bad yet that I can tell, but it does explain certain things I was doing, catching stuff and this sort of thing. It's a peripheral vision. It affects your peripheral vision, the vision to the side. So yeah, if you haven't had an eye test, you might want to consider getting one. It's more than just about being able to see or see clearly. So yeah.